Hello, man. This is Discovery Scouts of Pirates of the Caribbean film series here. We're gonna have Q and A to the crazy boyfriend. We're talking about psycho rag fat kid and the crazy girlfriend and psycho crazy boyfriend. What I have to do is really talking about video guys about video games, reaction about from yesterday for 5,000 chocolates for $8,000, with this about order to the online led by Samantha. She didn't literally just seems Milly didn't pay anything. When Samantha did, you know, we're gonna have a very enjoyable time about the Tony Tornino's reaction on this about 5,000 chocolate bars on this about videos, YouTube channels, YouTuber 24. But if you wanted to be, if you want to be for a very classic pamphlet to be by a psycho fat kid just sneaks food in the refrigerators, and they literally just put in about 5 ice creams, 6 puddings, about doing about 24. She's can't be not allowed to eat something about the food about all the channels, It really gonna mess to something if you do have it every time, but every 15 minutes. Before Millie starts to eat for every one day, to start about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Apparently, Tony didn't like it about ice creams, the puddings, and he hates pudding every day. And who got the ate for one of the ice cream, but what was it empty, threw it away for the trash cans, the trash in. And he was at the excitement. He was at the literally just excitement. Literally is undecided to see how was that everything was good or bad. It was a good news about very announced to listen those about those peoples. So he was literally just freaked out. He's yelling about Samantha every day. Samantha has to walk. She doesn't need to this water with the sweet. As she knows about it, we're talking about the view, guys. It have it very important for you guys to see how it's about crazy boyfriend watching the reaction on this TVs on the YouTube. Tony Tornado has a camera on YouTube. Milly and Samantha doesn't share it, and that's just all Tony's cameras there on the YouTube channel. It's all you do to know is about the prank news. It's the pranking channels. You know what that means too, and you have to do something about very something. If it has to be about putting those back. It has to sell it. It has to sell it on the stores. It has to sell back about $3,000, and there were hundreds of them. A lot of them. Samantha and Millie just selling those at the candy bars, all the chocolates, all of the 5,000 chocolates, all of the order from Samantha, to selling those on the dirty grocery stores. To do something, what else to do? What else him? What else her? Every moment, for never forget, and never buys in those about 5,000 chocolate bars for every year. She didn't like it. Tony didn't like it about 10,000. I didn't really recognize her. He didn't recognize. He realized what her done. She didn't want it to very enjoy it any day. Enjoy your time. She'll tell you something about below or something. It has to be in something. If you needed it, it has to be put it all the candy chocolate bars back in the stores. So they can't order to something about all the boxes, all the 2,500s and 2,500 more to be the less a total of the 5,000 on didn't rebuild it. He was a 16-year-old kid. Tony just started the history of what was going on to open his door from his room. He walked the hallway, but his literal just seems about his plan, and he was freaking out. He was just yelling. He was yelling like a bird, screaming like a bird, just too, and he's gonna be inappropriate for all of this day, all of the any day. And just as that's all you like about favorite things to do is about the questions and question and answers in series and before, and the crazy boyfriend and the psycho rage girlfriend and the psycho fat kid and the nickname Anthony did, and you can't unfortunately to be an attorney. As unfortunately, if you do have a if you do have a if she do have much of to build up those are the chocolate bars to make up the city, making the mess on this living room and floors, everything, and the kitchen. Same as about Samantha and Milly. This is all two girls' fault. But she came with the first she met the fourth time, and she can't unfortunately she can't eat all the chocolates, all the fat foods. She can't all the fatty foods. She needs to lose weight. She needs gets to lose weight about 60 pounds, 65 pounds, and Millie does about 15, and Tony has 35. Doing the syrup crunches, doing the bodybuilders after the he is running, and 65 pounds to do it as about Samantha's losing the weight. Before, if it interesting before hasn't been about 150 pounds, she's just gonna be skinny before every day, for every week, for every month, before and every year. This is came like it this year. This year's all you do is don't eat that all the candies every day, every week, for every month, for every year. We're asking about the next videos. We're gonna have to talking about the 4th of July, which is by singing to the Tony singing like a happy the 4th of July to celebration under his flag. Tony has the flags. He has no idea he was no idea he's distracted as Samantha while she's sleeping. She literally just freak out the camera. She kicked them out for no reason, and they has been insulted. You knew this. Reunited to being about 5:30 in the morning on this last 3 months. And she will be broken up for no reason to be raging those of the 4th of July on this day, 4th of July on the 3 months last. Before Samantha was yelling like the woman thing, like a eagle, the bird, like it about gorilla, the monkey. Well, I'm not so sure. You do have very much of you. If you do have as much as things that you can have, if you can't have it, unfortunately, you cannot. Boom. She's freaked out. So, last video. It's gonna be interesting. Sleepy prank on the DVD, on a blanket, on a Tony sleeping on the couch. And Samantha puts all the DVDs and CDs, and included mention the Blu-rays. And she slept a lot. All of the 102 DVDs and CDs, and she wake him up, and she's moaning, she's grunting, and she's screaming like an eagle, screaming like the bird. And she was throwing things in the wall, throwing things in the tantrum in the wall. He will be freaked out. He will be disturbing while she's doing her video recording here. While she's doing it, everything could be problem. Boom. You can have, for the fortunately, be about 52 minutes ago. Pranking is funny. You do have a really point is, what else to do? Tony has to freaking out for his DVDs, throwing things in the city, almost breaking the messing in his living room and hallways, and before the kitchens, walking towards to the one of the hardest in hell. I after decided to see what was it's going on with there, and let's see. Let's go in there. Okay, guys, be right back minutes. Let me close to that door. Oh, that's just mail. Sorry about that. Just do my Q&A. This is to be continued. So all you think about just sleeping, just freaking heat out. So all the day, all of them. 2020 doesn't like it about sleeping with the DVDs, sleeping with the CDs, sleeping with the prank sheets put it led by Samantha did. He has to wait. She has thrown way back to the hallway. So he's almost kill Milly. Tries to throw her head. Tries to turn it off there. So she has to enjoy it for any time. For all time. For all of her time. She messed before. She messed up any day. For every week. For any time. For the scene about fair things to do. Fair things in the month. Fair things to do. That's a very kind of questions. A very enjoyable time about Crazy Boyfriend. This videos on VidCon, the YouTube channels. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your day. Have fun. Finish them, and now it's finished. So guys, mateys, don't forget to subscribe to my contest. To send their phones and a letter to their friends. Type a letter. The email there to w.com.org to type a letter to Pirate Security Film Series.us. Tell your friends, call my Jogger Nuggets, Big Butter, Georgie Starburger, a man named Corn, Juliet Riley, Psycho Dad, Psycho Mom, Psycho Uncle, and Melissa, and Psycho Uncle 2, and Larry's Lounge, Joe Wood, Joe Hood, but the Anchor Grandpa shows get behind the camera, Bridge West, but Rose Squad, Creed, Ragging Dad, and Space Jam Gardens, The Spook, The Boo Show, Cuban Guy, The Cuban Guy Live, Derek Diesel, and Derek Diesel Daily, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google, Finds Twitch, Livestream, Gaming Channels, Druggy Stores, Got the Story, Cockatoo, Tomolau, and Play Stores, and included about the internet, my YouTube channels. Don't forget, guys. And Q&A would be about next week. So tomorrow would be about prank series reaction, and movie madness will be Wednesday. Thursday and Friday will be about vlogs and number space reviews. Don't forget, guys. Saturday, Sunday, 4 days. Don't forget, keep it rigid, mateys. Don't forget.